Hello, what's going on everyone? It's Dan here, guys. I want to welcome you all to a brand new series for the channel. This is a game called Back Then. It is a story-rich game following an elderly writer who suffers from Alzheimer. So I feel like it's one of those games that really is going to be not just eye-opening, but not even eye-opening necessarily, but just kind of brings you in to the life of that. And it is meant to be very chill, very slow paced, which I think is a nice change of pace over the last few games we've been playing on the channel. The game's main focus is to be going through, it's like the investigative kind of style of stuff. It's almost detective based moments as well as puzzle solving. So as our player character essentially is trying to remember things, and as he goes through his own house, you are literally wheelchair bound. And yeah, it's just a different way of looking through it. And I'm sorry the game's so loud. I've literally got it cranked all the way down on stream, but there's no volume option in this game. It literally is just graphics settings and controls, and the graphics settings are limited, so you can only do high quality at 1080p, medium at 864p, or low at 768p, which is interesting. I've never seen that before. So anyway, again, sorry for my tardiness as well. I literally got up late. I slept in like a bit, like 10 minutes later, and 10 minutes is 10 minutes. See, like I started what, like 10 minutes late? Well, there you go. If I hadn't slept in like I did, I would have been here on time. So sorry about that, guys. But I don't believe this game is going to be that long. I'm guessing it's going to be like a 2.5, 3.5 hour experience, somewhere in there, under 4 hours for sure, which is perfect for me because I had a over 11-hour stream yesterday finishing up Avatar. So I think I need a short stream today. Plus I can't stay long anyway. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. I hope you're ready to rock and roll with this one. If you are, make sure you leave a like on the stream, and don't forget to say what's up in the chat as well, so I know you're with us today. We're gonna go through chat really quick, and then we'll get started with the game. All right, okay. What's up, Mickey? Hey, Nicola. What's up, Mike? Hey, John. What's up, Tom? Hey, Gerard. Piers, what's going on? Thank you very much for that super chat, by the way. Appreciate that. What's up, Adam? Who else here? What's up, Eric? Welcome. MU, what's up? Hey, Chris, welcome. Hey there, Eric. How's it going? What's up, Sean? Hey, Guanlaw. Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Michael? Hey there, Tim. I think I did. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I did play a game that did involve memories as well. I don't think I recall. I don't think I remember. Ironically, I don't remember what it was called, but it does sound like something I played. Yes, I do believe that. So, anyway, let's see. What up, Red? How's it going? Hey, adapting. Sorry, I missed it. What's up, adapting? You're not wrong, Piers. I do think 10 plus is too long. The thing is, I just wanted to get the game done at that point. You know what I mean? Because by the time I could play it next, it would have been like Wednesday next week. So I'm like, I'll just finish it. Maybe I'll go back to it. I don't know. Maybe do some side missions if you guys want. Oh, well. Anyways, where are we at? Rashawn, what's going on? Hey, Brian. Oh, the team themselves. Back Then team. Will do. Thank you very much. My pleasure. I'd like to play these type of games on the channel because you never know what little hidden gems are out there. That's why I think people should support indie devs whenever you can. So good to see the dev team in the chat as well. So anyway, without further ado, guys, I hope you're ready. Sit back, relax, and let's embark on a tale. And honestly, I feel like we're gonna have to appreciate what we have, or you're gonna end up calling your grandpa very, very soon after this, I think. All right, guys, let's jump right in. Here we go. We all live in the fear of reaching the shadow of dementia. The ultimate fear of Bro, I go through that every day. I already have that kind of issue. The fear of not remembering our past what led us here. That would be so frightening. And not remembering your own loved ones. For who do we become when we forget who we are? This is the terror. To have emerged from nothing. To have a name, consciousness of self, and with all this yet to die. Ernest Becker, The Nile of Death. We dedicate this journey to over 50 million people diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and all who were back then. Let's do it. All right, I might have to adjust the volume again. Oh, am I minimized? Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go.
Everything that has ever been done has led to you. Now.
Here, everything that ended has begun.
Such is your story.
Your life begins
and ends as you were born.
And your death. Descending and rising.
Sorry, guys. This is gonna be a bit of a adjustment as we go.
Every letter, every word, every phrase, and every action.
Each an expansion in the uncertain hour before the morning.
And I walketh about, seeking whom I may devour.
Who will you turn to when you're floating in empty space?
with no helping hand present to draw you back into the light.
Nothing but silence.
Who will you turn to
When I ravage your memories.
Love. I will turn to love.
And honestly, like there's personification with dementia being like an entity, you know, or a demon, if you will. Which some could look at it as exactly that. I actually am looking forward to the new Don't Nog game because, like, that one is. They're going to their roots, I think, going back to them.
When I walk beyond it, will I forget it all? Who I was?
It's not for me to say, Tommy. But don't worry. It's all right. Everything's all right.
What if it'd be better if I'm over here? Probably. You never know.
Where am I?
One sec. All right. Am I beginning time? That's probably the prologue. Okay.
Inside. In time. Repeating.
Oh, now we're in the
The
wheelchair.
cycle renewed. You are unaware.
You turned with the reversing clock.
I don't understand you.
Yes, you do. You don't. You will,
Hey, Tyler.
and you won't.
Oh. Can I do that with either or? No. This is my office. See, he's put the post-its. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
You don't remember.
Oh, what was that game?
And yet you do.
Oh, man, we played it. Yeah, it wasn't very well done because... Or it wasn't very well done. It's not that. It's the voice acting wasn't very well done. Remember that one character? Yeah, I totally remember it now. I just don't remember the name.
Finish it, Tommy. You must write your time in the stars. In the sea.
Find and assemble the typewriter parts. I see. So that's our objective.
Please, leave me alone. I don't know how it ends. How am I supposed to know how it ends?
Take a walk with me. I'll show you the fragments.
Hey, Juan. Congrats on the 1
Your past,
month.
Your present, your memories. You will forget and remember. You will complete the cycle.
So is that that's how we do every typewriter part we find? Is that essentially going to be like a new memory?
Hey, Dad. It's me. It's Katie. I went to the house today to help with the move. It was strange. For some reason, the library was locked. We checked everywhere, except upstairs.
Are you gonna get me to go upstairs then? Yeah, that's the one. I don't remember the name of that. It's kind of at the front of my head, but at the back as well.
Despite everything being in place, you weren't there anymore.
Find the library
While going
key.
up the stairs, I looked at the lift and remembered why we put it up in the first place.
After Ashes or something? After... something about Ashes, I think. It was a 2-word game as well. It was like something like that.
Remembering your fall. Thank God Mom was there.
From Ashes? No. Inner Ashes. That's it. Yep. That's the one.
So,
That one was interesting because it was in the mine specifically.
It's what I really came here for.
I mean, it seems kind of mean to have like a rug up here for this guy who's wheelchair bound. Like, you have to work that much harder to get over. I mean, if this was straight, like, it sounds like his kids could have fixed that for him. That's such a sad disease, honestly. I know there's like a lot of them out there, but that one, imagine not, like I said earlier, not remembering who your loved ones are. Like, that's crazy. This is our room.
Things in their places and spots, because you knew how I hated people moving my stuff around.
Katie's
The one
room.
thing I noticed the most was the chessboard. You kept the pieces in their spots from our last match.
I did play Gone Home as well, though, a while back. That one was pretty cool. Alright, where the key at? I mean, so far the only room I can interact with is Katie's room. Oh, wait. I didn't see
Mom
the
made this long
night.
ago. Do you remember it? I lost one of the pieces, got upset.
Wait, what's that on the
cried
bottom?
even.
Trying to rotate.
I was a big little baby, and you spoiled me too hard. Then Mom went and made me a new night piece out of wood.
It's pretty cool.
And I still had the audacity to complain.
Oh, wait. So it looks like... Okay, so you actually just take that. Ah, which unlocks a new series of memories. Right, because that happens with people. You give them an item, and it could, like, trigger something. There's the key.
Surprised the key was here, in my room. But I wasn't surprised. I already knew.
Starting to get the flow of this. What's up, Lloyd? How you doing, my friend? No, I have not played that, Brian. I haven't played too many sim games that are like that.
Kept it all there, hoping we'd finish it today.
People have been requesting them for a minute.
But
Stuff like that, you know.
Came too late.
Okay, I think I gotta go back down, but I'm just going to make sure. Okay. Well, I'm assuming we'll be all over this house back and forth. Oh, there we go. Safety first. Man, this is one of those ones that you don't even have to, like, it's an actual lift. These ones are pricey. You know the ones that had, like, just little seats? Those aren't as bad, but this is, like, the proper, this is, like, the Rolls Royce of stair lifts.
Sneaking into the library.
Just look closely, you just see, like, a little Rolls Royce badge on there.
Your books for me to find.
All right, back to the library.
For candy.
Oh, the hall, I was going to say, the hallway got longer because everything is not knocked over anymore. Wow.
Entering the library.
This place is insane.
Or at least little me thought it was.
Dude, he's got a library in his house. This is, I mean, it's just a little corner nook, but that's, I've never seen anything like that. That's really cool. Play Ring Around the Rosie here. There was one book that did, this book really caught my eye, so I don't know if this is the book. Now, it'll give you a thing to grab when you see something. Being and Time. He's got multiple of the same book. He's a collector. Wait a minute, this looks, hold on. I don't get excited for games until I see gameplay. Honestly, to be honest, I don't get excited for, that's not true, I do get excited for games. But I try not to put all my eggs in that basket, because you never know what's going to be disappointing and what's not. You know what I mean? With the way games these days are, especially the AAAs, because this is definitely the book we got to interact with, right? What's my current objective right now? I mean, it's the book that looks the most unique and is standing out, so you'd think it would be this book. I gotta find the correct item, because I think I'm locked in here until I do. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
All these books and stories and words
What
and
the?
paper aging away.
This is the, oh, it's another
Into
part.
the world. Unseen.
I knew it. I knew that logo had something to do with it. Man, it's so funny about... That is super cool. I knew I saw something on the other side. I'm like, that wall looks like kind of thin. Maybe there's nothing here. Maybe, okay. I actually looked into the day before, like, a bit more, because I remember seeing gameplay of it. I remember seeing gameplay of it, like... Stop right there! Stop! Stop! Okay, there you go. Oh, wait, no. I don't know if that's exactly what we need. But yeah, I remember seeing gameplay of it, and they had it, like, advertised as an MMO. Right? And I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. And then they ended up changing it. So I think they honestly faked a game and then, like, tried to sell people on it, and then to avoid a lawsuit, they just made, you know, extraction shooter. And I'm like, wow. It looks so bad, man. I'm glad I didn't. I was gonna play it, but I'm glad I didn't. Okay, this can't be right then. Let's try green. Stop! Dude, I gotta interact with the cat painting. I think I triggered the red one. Interesting. So yeah, see the green. Hey Shaquille, how you doing? That's kind of annoying. Okay, so I think I kind of just prematurely. I gotta get over there. It looks like it's getting stuck. No, when it slams and then. Was it removed? Oh my. Oh, I saw it last night. It said overwhelmingly negative. Good, if that's how you like to scam people. You know? I'm trying to see the emblem. It is the same. It looks like there's 3 cog spots. You know what I mean? Like... Yeah, see, this one doesn't do anything. Is there anything here I could pick up? I thought maybe if I, like, turned it... Oh, wait, is there something on the back? I mean, it is a puzzle game, that first and foremost. I wonder if I can run. No, invisible wall. Oh, that might be a picture of a dog, not a cat. Yeah, I still gotta find the missing typewriter part. Gotta find the right object. So the only ones that move are the blue and the red. It was probably yesterday, Shakel. I think Chris did it. Chris gifted it. He gifted 50 yesterday, so that was a big boy. Oh, it's right there. I didn't see that. My apologies. It kind of blended in.
How you felt that?
My bad. And then I'm guessing there's going to be a third one. So I knew I was right about these cogs.
Bum. Before the world could learn of what you had seen and dreamed.
So combining 2 of them is going to open a different, maybe a different combination of... Oh, there's another piece right there. So we needed to access this anyway. Alright. So I do know that we have to get to that other spot. I see that, so it makes me wonder... If I go triple red, is that gonna...
In the end, we
Finish
never
Katie's
did
story in
it
spring.
alone. But we did.
Still don't know if I should regret or thank God that I stopped writing and never finished what I needed to finish. Needed? Who is it that needed more from me?
Hold on a minute. There was still that opening. I wonder if I just... I wonder if I missed it. Remember there was that one opening with the painting of the dog? I wonder if I can even... Oh, I can. Stop. Perfect. Or is it a cat? What is that? Oh, it's a fox. Oh. Dude, there's nothing in here. Oh man. I wanted to see the fox. What the fox say? Damn, I thought that would be interactable. I guess I didn't need to. Okay. Let's get out of here with the red. At least we can say we've been through all the rooms now. Alright. So... This one did it. So that's a really cool room, honestly. But for someone with Alzheimer's, I can see how that'd be an absolute nightmare. My phone's ringing.
Hey, Dad, it's me. It's Benji. No. That's not right. Let me try again. Hey, Dad, it's, Come on, Benji. Call him. Talk to him. It's your dad, for goodness sake.
Sorry, guys, give me a second. That's an interesting painting.
Coward. That's what you are, Ben. Running away from him like you always did. You always let time tick away and lost the chances.
Hold up. I saw something shining. Oh, it might have been just the light through that.
Tick, 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 Ben. Tick, 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 Ben.
Fix me.
Your dad is dying and you don't even have the balls to say goodbye. You gave this to me. Well, I mean, what wasn't given by you and Mom? I just wish I had given your gifts more use. But I didn't. My whole life could have been more... There's no turning back now.
I thought with the cabinet there'd be something to grab. Oh. And there still might be. Or it's just a way of interacting. Maybe not. Come on, close. Is he like giving away all his shit? This won't open fully. Oh, is that in the way? That's why. Alright, I don't have an... I missed an item then. Oh. Oh, we're changing the time. What did that say? 3:30? Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, whoops. So you have to move these. I might have grabbed the wrong one by mistake.
I wish I played the piano with him again.
Alright, where was the piano? Follow the sound. Oh. He's got a lot of massive...
That's all I do. I wish. I never do. So I play my time away. Each sextant note forming the chords that could have been. Should have been.
Oh, I thought he had more to say. Sorry guys, one sec. Okay. Yeah, Sam, I will be doing the Gears of War DLC. Whoa.
The same regret in my demeanor, Dad. Should have been on me. And what do I do? Nothing. Nothing.
Where the phone at? I heard it. Oh, there it is.
I try to play to drown out the noise, but where does that really get me? I'm just a tear and thunder, crying, screaming against rain.
Yeah, Rome, those were good times. That era of the channel was just a lot of fun. Mid 2010s, you know, 15, 16. A lot of great moments.
Poor Benji, self-pity, not the musician he should have been, or the artist Mom was, or the writer you were. I can't even call you and tell you what I need to say. I love you, but I didn't tell you in the call, and that's on me. Now I have to live with it.
Finish
Hey,
Ben's
yeah.
story in spring.
I'm sorry I missed your calls. I was just a bit busy. I was supposed to have visited you yesterday, but I got stuck at work. I'm sure you'll understand. You know. So yeah. Anyways, I'll try and see if I can come by next week if I have some time. Again, I'm sorry I didn't come by, but I'll see what I can do next week. And never mind. Bye then.
And then by that point, he doesn't even know. You know? There must be another item. Oh, there's some stuff here. Ah, there you go. I wouldn't say so, Kira. I don't think it's a Halloween game. It's not like it's a horror. But I guess mentally it's scary. But not in a horror way. Wait, did I end up getting the right part? No. What is... Oh, that's just a book. I thought it said something else. Oh. It's an elevator. Hey, Jason. Oh, I see. Sorry, that went over my head. It was? Oh my god, I missed a collectible. I hate that.
Down through stone and brick and memory. Down to light. Down to dark. Loneliness accompanied us from the sleep.
Tom, thanks for being a member for the last 8 months. Appreciate that.
From darkness we are bound as we enter our wounds with it. We are molded with it. We dream of it. We float alone in an endless void sea of stars, comforted by divine mother.
Whoa. This took a dark turn. Oh, we're... Oh, I see. Now we're on feet, on foot.
Hello? Is someone there?
It follows an elderly writer who's got Alzheimer's. So he's like going through his house, collecting memories and things like that. Or, you know what I mean? He's collecting things that lead to memories.
Help me! Someone help me!
But even in such a presence, we fear being alone. And so we cry out when we are born.
Stan, you just had to one-up Tom there with that extra month, hey? Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Burns us.
Hey, Saul. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend so far. I know I can't wait to relax this weekend. It's been a lot of long hours on the streaming front for your boy here. Although I do enjoy it. I like hanging out with you guys, so that's a bonus, I guess. That's a plus. This is, I'm digging this vibe. It's like creepy, but it's eerily beautiful, you know? This is kind of psych horror, you know? I like psychological horror games are one of my favorite. I really like that because it's just such a unique, you can really express things differently, and you can scare people in ways that you never, because there's the traditional monster scares, you know, but then there's the stuff in the mind that everyone's mind creates their own fears, you know what I mean? So these kind of things, like the twisting road, you know, it's very layers of feary a little bit.
So your life begins, and mine. Two twin brothers born in a cold summer. A mother and father are happy.
Well, I'm definitely going to be taking a few days for sure this month. I can't just take a whole like 2-3 weeks off though, unfortunately. I'm saving for my wedding next year, so I got to put in the time too for that. But I will take some time. I'll take a few days here and there.
Already, although his heart beats.
Okay, what's up? I'm honestly not that far on NBA right now. I am and I'm not. The career is very slow paced. There's not much story like the past ones.
Years pass. Another war calls.
I was gonna say, this is giving me war vibes. Like bunkers.
The journey. The eldest went, and the youngest stayed. One carried the burden of father, while the other kept his heartbeat. One had his story. Here lies engraved letters and numbers of a man who once was.
So I'm trying to grab it, trying to see it. Literally, it's showing me every angle but the face.
Ash that will one day fade into the earth.
Thomas Eilian. So that was one of our that's I'm assuming a collectible. So that damn book we missed on the shelf. The one time I don't inspect the book. Every book got inspected, me trying to click it. And then I'm like, oh, that's just a book. See you later. Guess you ain't getting the achievement. No. I am a completionist, so it does sting a little.
The youngest went off and found a home with his newlywed, beautiful wife.
Picture didn't let me grab it.
3 children. His mother.
Was someone here? Everything's
Wait, is he writing a story? Or is this about his past? Guess we'll find out.
The youngest felt the guilt of his missing half and buried himself in shame in seas of books and pages. He set himself apart from his family.
Great.
To try to write his missing half to life.
Is there anything that I can tell which is... Okay, that stone there is where I'm facing north. So if I come back and I don't know which way I'm facing, that stone stands out. It almost looks like a light. This one kind of does, but not like that one. So that's the way I was going. So let's go left, just in case I get turned around. Honestly, I think it'd be peaceful. That's an interesting point of view, Kiro. I never really thought of it. I mean, the perks of...
He grows mad, his soul drunk in rage, knowledge...
The perks of Alzheimer's is completionists don't remember that they didn't complete something. As far as I know, they're on track. But then at the same time, the realization comes, and you do remember, because it's not like you just forget forever. Sometimes you get things that trigger memories. You remember, you're like, oh my god, I forgot to grab that collectible.
He leaves his mother abandoned in a home she does not know. She dies alone. His loving wife bears him.
I feel like this is where I just did a loop, so maybe that's for the best. This is where the first cog was? Yeah. So instead of going right... Yeah, I went back that way. I'm gonna go... Oh, wait, am I? Yeah, go this way. Oh, I see. Okay. So, honestly, I almost got all three on the first go, so that's not bad. The last one, I'll bet you anything, the last one was on the right, so wherever that right oh, it's right there. Look at me speed running this game.
His children grow.
World record.
One is sinful, one distanced, and one in denial. One by one they leave the house. They evade him to the end of time.
Okay, before I spin the coggies, which will probably make way for this, is it going to be the... Oh, I thought maybe I had to line it up manually. I knew that was going to happen.
One day he
Finish the brother story in the abyss.
He calls out to dead neighbors.
Brother, come back.
He runs, despaired. Down a flight of
Oh my.
stairs he falls. He breaks his bones and cannot walk.
Weird. It's like the step. I was going down the steps, but I kind of floated.
His mind degrades against him. Slowly he loses his movements, his speech. He stares empty. The clock takes bites off his flesh. His leg starts to rot in idleness. The doctors must remove it. He no longer knows others. The terrible thing. Alzheimer's. The great disease of time. Time reigns absolute above us.
That is really cool looking.
Moved by blackness until we are no longer we. Left alone. Strong are they that don't grow mad at the darkness, numbing their souls.
It kind of blurries. It's blurry over there. Oh, unveil the paintings. Oh, my bad. It won't let me? Question mark. Maybe there's an order to it. Yeah, I think there's an order to it. Okay, so this one unveiled first. Let's try unveiling it again. Yeah, I think there's an order to it. So, is there like any way we can kind of symbol? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the keys. Damn, they're all red. Hey. Oh, hold on. How many paintings are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 paintings. Sorry, there's 6 paintings. Okay. Let's try this one. All right, we're good. Okay. So, right middle, left top. There's got to be an actual... Oh, wait. It's the same notes that was on the piano from before. Do you remember that? Do you remember the order? I think it might be. So I think it's... No, but there's 6 paintings, so... Okay, well, tell you what. I'm gonna make some notes because that's just what helps me. Okay, so right middle, left top. Okay, now let's try maybe this one here. No, that was wrong. Okay. It's okay. We got 2 of them. That was pretty good. I'm sure there is some sort of a legend to help you figure out which ones are the correct order. Damn. It's a bit of a faff. Since we're on this side already, I'll try this one next. Hey, Ali, how you doing? Oh, the reflections? Oh. Oh, okay. That I didn't think to look down. Oh, so you just want the ones with people in them. So it's not necessarily in order. It's just whoever has an actual reflection. So, ironically, isn't that funny how the 2 I actually I had a less chance of pressing the ones that were wrong than I did the ones that were right. Damn. You know what? You know what's funny? Do you guys remember when I was playing a different game and someone actually got mad at me for looking down all the time? I usually like to walk like... I don't walk like this. I usually walk like this through games because there's usually stuff on the ground you actually have to look at. And then the one time I ignore my own style where I look down all the time, it actually bites me in the ass. I see. So they slowly come in. So the next order... It depends how vivid it is. I see. So... Now if you look at this painting, it should come in clear, right? Oh, it's an exit. No. Sorry. Now it's got a face, maybe? Yeah, there you go. We got it.
You will remember. You will conquer it. And you lose it all.
Better to rage against the silence than to let it sing. Or what right does time have to rip the curtains?
Alright, let's get out of Dodge. Alright, Shakel, I saw that. Thank you for being a member for the last month. Started watching your stream 2 years ago with Crash. Thank you for keeping me sane and entertained during the first few months of the pandemic. My pleasure. Thank you for being along for the ride. It's been awesome having you with us.
You will not take me, brother.
Oh, the pandemic. It seems so long ago now, no? But... Man, if this is what's in my boy's head... Wait, can I get the book? The book is gone! Damn it. Whoa. Is that my hair? Hold on. Do a hair flip. What was I seeing that was in... Was that actually my... Did I flip so hard his hair went up? I don't know if I got his hair. Or that was just something in the back. I don't really know. Did we end up picking up a typewriter piece?
Old age, not an easy task, and one we'd all like to deny will happen.
Mom?
Well, there you go. DanQ8000 breaking games since the dawn of time.
Tommy.
What's up, fans? I love that you guys gave him a lush head of hair, too. That's fantastic.
Too many haunted memories there. So I didn't mind leaving after you asked me to move in.
Sorry, what did... I didn't really read that. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't. I looked at it, but I didn't really... I forget... I forget... Sorry, I'm having a hard time. My eyes suck. I forget a lot of things that I never forget how wonderful you are. Okay, gotcha. So it's a cute note. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see his reflection. He doesn't have hair. Oh, the poor guy. I thought that was hair. It was just clipping. In my mind, it's hair. And this man is, you know, still rocking the nursing homes, you know. Dolores wouldn't know what hit her.
Your father, Theo, went to the first war after you twins were born. He promised he'd come back.
Paint.
And I believed him.
Bro, now we're getting into layers of fear here.
Grow. After Theo died, I took greater notice in the details. You growing ever closer to my age.
Oops.
Becoming men.
Let's find the studio.
I raised you boys on my own, but there was only so much I could do. Work distanced me. There was never any rest. So you two looked out for each other. You were inseparable. Until one day, you weren't. And I knew I'd also lose you one day. Inevitably, you'd grow away. And I never really accepted it. We try to knit our lives together, to form our own story, in our shape, our will. We defy life and cry as she cut. I feared you both being sent to war, following your father down the lake, and I was right to fear.
I mean, I know I've been in here already. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to grab anything. Is this stuff still interactable? It's all, I mean, it is. It's a lot darker this time around. All the cabinetry. Is it just because the sun's going down? You had to get the dark cabinets, Ethel. Can't see anything in here. Turpentine. Okay, my last objective was to paint. I know I just picked up something. Let's interact with the painting again. Lol, just kidding. I mean, it triggered something. There's no handle on that one, so I can't even get in here anymore. Well, that's a cool door. Neat pattern. No.
Your brother still went. But this time, not even his body was found. And you felt guilty, Tommy. I knew. But now I feared being left alone, to end up in some unknown house with unknown people.
Hey, Atten, how you doing, my friend? Welcome. We doing good? Well, at least I'm doing good. Watch your step. There's some boxes are packed up. Is he moving? That would explain the empty rooms. How have I not interacted with the jukebox? Like, I never even rode up to it yet. It's the brightest thing in the room. Those jukeboxes are such collector's pieces now, but you can get like brand new ones that, you know, are all digital. I know that kind of defeats the point, but the retro ones are like antiques, so they're worth a hot price tag.
Tommy.
Bro, I think every, like, most boys had a mat like this. I had 3 of them. I had 3, they're not this big, but I would actually, what I would do is my mom would read her book, and I'd have my car mats, and I'd have like 3 of them, and they were different, right? They were completely different brands and stuff, and I'd line them up and make a whole city out of them. And I'd have all my little die-cast cars, the ones to 64 ratio. I still have them all, by the way. And I would just park them. I'd drive them around the city. Man, that was some good shit. Childhood memories right there.
Yours. I got to
These are the streets we were raised on, the mean streets.
Surely.
Oh yeah, these are the twins they talked about.
You could. Until you look in the mirror.
Oh, sorry.
What do you see?
Oops.
Do you still recognize your own reflection? We shift and change. We sleep and lose our years as the machine churns our bodies to be swept away.
I didn't mean to interrupt her. I hate doing that, skipping ahead in dialogue. And I actually grabbed that through the nightstand, so I didn't have to open it. But we'll open it to make it seem like we did. Let's glaze over that one. There's something in there. Can we just roll in here? Oh, we can. Oh, it's a whole new... Oh, my God. Dude, it's a hidden club. I mean, it's just a massive closet, but this would be sick. A fake room? Like a fake door. Can you imagine a closet just to a hidden room for kids? Please be a TV. Aw, it's not. Every kid would absolutely adore a room like this. Imagine, just throw a TV, set a little gaming system in here. Like a falsify. I know this is just like a tarp thing that they set up, and it's just like a closet, but that is sweet. Anyway, let's go back to the canvas. Splotch some paint down. I'm guessing this story will end once we collect all the different paint, all the different colors, and the painting is essentially finished. I gotta ask, was there some layers of fear inspiration? Seriously, that front door, it's giving me a whimsical vibe, like something out of a, like a nursery rhyme or something, but also kind of like mid-century modern at the same time. Unless that's just reflections, but it's not. That's like vines growing up. It's really cool. A door like that would be so expensive. What up, Blue? Speaking on those secret rooms, I have a friend who used to have a house before he moved. And I remember when he first moved into the house, before we talked, I'll just explain. I might have told you guys this story before. Basically, they bought the house, they checked out the house, and in the bedroom, there were some built-ins. And so like built-in shelving, like bookshelves, what have you. And when the realtor handed the keys over, there was just a note left by the previous owner. And the note was like a little sticky note, and it said something like, blah, blah is a good read. Figured I'd leave it for you. So essentially, it was a book that was on the shelf. There was one book left on the shelf of the, and they said, it was a good read. I figured I'd leave it for you as like a move-in gift, right? That's what it was. And they went upstairs and they went to grab it. It wasn't. It was actually a secret handle. So the guy had built in literally a secret compartment, and that was the handle. So this like book would bend down and there would be a hidden cubby behind it. It wasn't like a hidden room or anything, but there was like a hidden section for storage. And I'm like, that is the coolest shit I've ever seen. You actually have one of those book things Like, it was so cool. It's like, that for real? Yeah, it was. I had never seen one like that before. It was definitely, you could tell it was homemade, but it wasn't poorly made. You know what I mean? I was impressed. I was impressed. Although that is a selling feature. That's the only reason to buy this house. I know I've already been in here, but just looking. It seems like this is the hub, so everything like you start with and end with is around here, because ultimately you want to repair the typewriter. Do I want to? My question though, I guess, is do I want to go back upstairs? If it lets me go back upstairs, then it lets me go back upstairs. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It is. I mean, it might just do that anyway. How annoying would it be? You go upstairs to go to sleep or something, and then you remember that you forgot that you had to grab something from downstairs. And then you got to go back downstairs. And like, I hate it when I forget something downstairs / upstairs and have to go upstairs. Imagine having to be in a wheelchair and ride this, you know, the Stairmaster every time you forget something. And this dude has Alzheimer, so he forgets, like, everything. This door was not open, was it?
Tommy.
I thought that was blood. Holy shit. This is, oh, there's like another lift. So this lift, interesting. So he's got baby room.
So we agreed. And off I went to a nursing
Hey, Brett.
home.
Yeah, it's going good, man. How are you?
But I couldn't help but feel that I was left to burn alone.
One thing I will say, see how I can actually shake it? Like, see that? That is actually how drawers sit, because they're never tight. Like, in games, it's always pulley out. This one actually is, like, independent. It's got, like, a bit of side motion, which is what, if you actually go out and grab, not all of them, but some drawers that are, like, simpler, the design behind the sliders are very simple. So if you actually go and check one of your drawers, you should be able to do exactly that. That's something I never thought I'd see in a game. It's just a subtle detail I figured I'd mention. That's cool. How about the sideboard here? Is there anything? Can I open these? Yes. Come on. Absolutely nothing. It's gonna be this one. Oh, maybe not. What? Okay, I'm trying to click it.
Like
there you go.
leaves, we blossom in the
Oh, it's
spring
beautiful. Maple
and
leaf.
die in midwinter. We're it's made of glass. Gone insane, we fall from the stars of our own accord. To the ground we wither and gather in the roots. We are afraid of life and terrified of time, because both bring the inevitable. In our moment of birth, we have knowledge of death, and we cry. Life is sacrifice, yet we are compelled to be reborn.
Things are changing. Oh, some in the house.
We blow smoke in the wind. The air forms the fog around us. Shivering tears, painted in life, touch our cheeks and skin. We're human shadows etched in stone. Smoke. In
There's another paint.
and time ticked away. You visited now and again, but wasn't the same. And all I had left were memories, and the feeling.
Hey, Romek, how's it going?
It all. So I wanted to stay, to evade death. And in that home I sought eternity, but slowly was losing my life. My final advice to you, Tom. The words we speak and the choices we make throughout our lives define what our final gasp will be.
Wow, look at this. It's all like war.
Our final tear against the storm. And so the world burns.
Finish Martha's story in summer.
Time went on and
Sorry guys, 1 second.
I learned to hate you, Dad. You forgot about us way before you started to really forget. You'd barely show your face. Said you were busy writing, working. You stayed like that for years. But we never saw a single page from you for so long. We all knew you were running away. Now I understand what it is you fear. The lack of words, the confusion, your mind going blank, not thinking straight. This was years before you started to show signs of Alzheimer's. One wonders when it really started, or if it was always there, waiting.
I mean, I beat the game, so I don't know. I mean, unless people really want me to do some side missions, you know? Because that's all that would be left, would be trying out some sideys. I know there's a good chunk of side missions, not like a million, but there's quite a lot, and just try and work towards completing things, you know? I don't know if these are actual decisions or what. Like, if it matters which way you go. Those are faces. That's creepy.
When I left, I gave this to you. But all you did was stare. Stare at the flame. Are you looking for me?
I'd say so, yeah. Some people could probably beat it. I'd say, like, honestly, 15 to 20 is kind of what the game's length is for main story. But the thing is, I think it'd be a little bit shorter, but they do force side missions. There's a heavy level cap on each mission. That makes it way more challenging. So if they didn't do that, I'll bet you'd be able to beat it in, like, 12 or under.
Perhaps the world was always burning, and time has its spark on all of us, waiting for the fields in our minds to dry. And so we burn, and have our souls rise up in flame. Burnt memories turn to ash.
Burn not.
As your
You don't need an apostrophe there.
started to confuse me with your brother, my uncle. You kept calling me his name, telling me you're sorry. My name, Charles. That's my name. The name you and Ma gave me. It's weird, being called someone else's name by my own father. I feel bad for being offended. It's not even your fault.
I wonder what the difference would be if I had went the other direction. I feel like they're just different routes. It's like a decision, but they end up funneling to the same spot. But then again, maybe not, because, well, I don't know. This imagery is pretty cool.
But my uncle,
Collect stanzas?
Nana told me stories of him. How similar we were. Angry, angry, disobedient. He went to war, and you didn't. Twins separated, and fire burned.
Which is weird. If they were twins, one of them would only be older by a few seconds. You know what I mean? So, you know, or a minute max. Haven't seen any stanzas yet. Can I climb these ladders? No. Well, you want to stay in the trenches all the time, bro? Because, yeah, trench warfare was dominantly used in World War I. Obviously, there wasn't World War II, but it was heavily in World War I. World War I, people always, like, well, in like, history and things like that, we often learn a lot more about World War II than one. But when you think about it, World War I had a lot of things that really made it unique, you know? Like all the problems. Like I remember hearing about how the Germans used like gas. Like I can't remember what kind of gas it was.
Among the stars.
Like while everyone slept, there's like a unwritten code to not attack,
Time
but
rose me with its charms, but your tears laying in the sands.
the trench foot, all that shit.
And scrying tore apart my plans. Unlocked the memoir, kings diving backwards to the lands. With promised sufferings, I bore the weight of our fall. You kept the flighty clock ticking me back beyond recall. Air passing through and deafening my lungs as I'm enthralled. Old terror embraced me, crashing as the sea has earth to maul.
Yeah, the mustard gas, exactly. Did both sides? I thought it was just Sachemans. Remembering incorrectly, I guess. Or were they the ones to initiate that? Trying to go a different direction. I'm a bit lost, I'm not gonna lie, but like, do I go left here? Do I go straight? I'm gonna go, It depends where we came from, you know? That's probably what I'm thinking of, yeah. Man, I am lost. I have no idea. I'm just kind of going as the crow flies at this point. But I don't know if it actually is like a giant sandbox or if it just changes where you are each time you walk through, you know? Surprised there's nothing in that box. The chlorine gas is what I remember hearing about. That makes sense.
Here fallen on the ground, I pulled the dirt from stone apart. The ticking clock ran loud, its arms cutting through bone, my heart. These bullets flying down, they stabbed me cold, lone, open-armed. And in the ashes, brothers drowned, lifting up their crowns. Certain were the fields as I lifted up my eyes in fear. Burning bright ordeals as the shifted fire now froze tears. Shattered iron shields here depicted golden souvenirs. In the smoke, you yield all the twisted chains to reappear.
How many stanzas do I have to grab? Wait, are we back? Do you think we're going backwards now? Remember how I was talking about all these different routes? I wonder if they're different. That is what's happened. We just whipped. Oh shit! How did that happen? All right, let's go this way then. Because we went left originally. Let's go this way. See if it changes anything up. Because I still have to collect the stanzas, so maybe it is a set map. Oh my. I mean, it's a little bit more complex of a map than the one when we were in the library, and we had to find the cogs. Unless this was just the route to a collectible, which it's very possible.
First, I felt the tremor of the impact, my entire body coming to a halt. Then an intense shock, my nervous system realizing what just happened. Flesh torn and ripped. I feel the heat. I look down and see the red. Then the pain comes in, and more red.
Serge, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much for those gifted members. Let's go. I'll turn that off before it annoys people. Like I said, I wish it just chimed once for the actual you know, for the actual gift, and not like every single person who's been given a membership, because technically they're not the ones who got it. It's the person, you know what I mean? I wish they did that, but things that YouTube, at least YouTube gives them the gifted notification. But anyway, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. How's things going? Alright, I gotta try and remember which way I went at the beginning. But to be fair, I don't know if that really matters, because I ended up going left originally, and when I came this way, I went right. So, or, you know what I mean? I came from here. So it's like, I went that way first. Let's go back this way. I'm going to try and think of it as a giant square. I have it like kind of in my brain right now, that it's like this. You know what I mean? And then there's like roots in between, and they duck off into corners. So I've got it in my head, and we'll see if my intelligence, if there is any intelligence, will help me at all here. I'm still picturing it. And then there's one through the middle. I just don't remember if I've gone through it, so I'm gonna keep going straight. It seems way smokier. Oh, there's a stanza right there.
Standing up alone, discovered in the air, my arms upheaved, reaching out toward my brother who once held me high relieved. Melting were my fingers, mother candle wax drenched me deceived. Drowning was old Terra covered by molten memories I dreamed.
That one was a passionate one. Do I have to collect every single stanza? Is this what I mean? I think now I'm heading... Oh, wait. See, I'm heading back to the other side. I think I'm just being... Because if I go this way, I think it'll lead me to a dead end where I originally collected some stanzas. I might be wrong, but I think I've gone this way already. And this should be a dead end. Shit, man, this is confusing. Maybe this isn't a giant square like I initially thought. Man, I should have stuck with my initial guns, and now I don't remember. Damn. Oh, I think I see where we are. I think. I don't know. Oh. Damn it. Okay, I think we're approaching the end. So essentially, if we go right here, that's our way back. Yeah, so now we're at the beginning where we started, I think. Oh, wait, no. If we can go right, then we're not. Nope. Okay, we're good. I see where we are. So instead of going... So if I were to go straight... Oh, you can hear them.
Time pulled down your
Collect all poem
corpse,
stands.
buried
You can
beneath
hear the
forever
sound.
there in deep. But with ashen force, our father took you down the solid creek. And my tears, divorced, dropped like the ingots that enter you weak. Molten water morphed the ink I will use to write you to sleep. Amid the roots of the ground, I drank the mud and chewed the earth. In here lies the machine I click and turn to bring you to birth. The blood that drips from my hands and stains the flowers I've deemed worth. I'm entranced here in this hole of thorns as death reveals her mirth. But from the heights I hear your words. Oh, how they shatter the skies. Forgotten bygones now reprieve their memories from their minds. Dust plunges the horizon and the sky finally dries. Ash bursts into luminescent flames, the buried beneath forever rise. The spirit and the conflagration hear all the bitter cries. Extinguish these frigid, bitter waters. Wake up the paralyzed. Embrace them, oh Father. Let them come to be the dragonflies. For the clock disentwines to finish the lives we couldn't write.
That was quite the poem. Yeah, so I think that route was blocked off until I collected all the stanzas. I didn't hear the whispers and the sound effects of the, you know, all the guns and everything. And that's how you know you're getting close to a stanza. I didn't realize that at first. Anyway. Well, I totally get that, Serge. Sometimes it's good to be busy. Glad you have some time to spend with us in a stream. Essentially, we're playing as it's basically like the memories of an elderly man who has Alzheimer's, and we're going through his house collecting these memories, and it's like chaining events together. And then there's like these like past ones as well. If that makes sense.
I wanted to be loved by you. But I never
What's up, Tanner?
felt
How's
the
it
love
going?
you
Hey,
gave
Liam.
me. So I felt like nothing. And to me, I was like nothing. I was nothing. And everything else around me was nothing, too. I lived in shame, and I never saw the love around us. Foolish. I was foolish. I should have been a better brother. Should have been a better son. Now I've missed the chances and lost it all. And each minute that passes by, I remind myself that everything that happens, that happened, that will happen, will one day fade away. All of it. All of us temporal beings. We're names and spirits trapped in these machines of flesh and bone, water, and dust. Sweat pours from our limbs and the dust rises high above our heads. We brace and thrust the boulder uphill, and every time we reach the mountaintop, the rock falls down. We regress. The top of the mountain laughs at our fall, and yet cheers our ascent. The rock reveals the fools we are. Easily hurt, easily killed, easily broken. And yet we carry ourselves. Through fire and smoke, we live and die and bleed to feed the earth. We turn the machine. These thoughts never leave my mind, Dad.
Finish Charlie's
They
story in
buzz
the war.
inside me. The fires in the night, burning in my ears. I can't rest. There's no sleep for me. Then
It's another piece of the typewriter, yeah? It's the keys.
I always remember you.
Dad!
Do you remember them? Their little faces, their noses, their cheeks, their hair, the color of their eyes and the way they glisten. Their faces just smiling or crying or looking in awe at this giant world they have been brought to.
Wait a minute, we're walking now. We're not in a wheelchair. Don't forget.
I don't remember much, and it just...
I'm so glad they turned this into a hallway scenario.
It doesn't feel fair now, does it?
It's all backwards. That's really cool, though. Like, how awesome is that? That's sick. That should be a screenshot for the game right there.
To just remember the actions and the facts of their faces, but to not see them. How can we forget the images of our children? What excuse can we give?
Can't reach those. I'm too high. What the hell? Some on the back? That's weird that it puts it away. Ah, there's more. I can't open it. Can I open the door? No, I gotta grab an image or something. I thought it might be that. I forgot. Oh.
And so we watch them grow.
I had to grab all the... I see.
Fade away. We move forward through the maze, and we get lost. This life isn't the straight path we were promised.
Dad?
Man, it's dark in here. I think it's the same hallway, no? And this room is mad dark. Like, the whole area, this is really dark. Shit, hold on, guys. Alright, sorry guys.
There are rights and lefts, dead ends, U-turns, ups and downs. And we get so busy trying to find our way out that
Oh, it's a mirror.
we forget our way back.
Oh, this is the other end of the hallway. That's a cool floor. I dig that a lot. That Atari 2600? I don't know anymore.
And we get so busy trying to find our way out that we forget our way back.
That door opened on its own, so I didn't do that. Whoa. This one's a dead end. I thought maybe there'd be a collectible or something.
And like strings, we knot ourselves away. We tie in our own traps. We forget. We're ensnared in the maze of time.
What was that? I thought something might have spawned in. Would they... Keep hearing him call our name. Or, you know what I mean. Oh, wait, the door's gone. The room must have flipped or something.
Tears drift through the valleys in our faces to form rivers of dust we cry. Stuck in the whirlpool made of tears while the ocean runs past us. We feel the grief. That feeling of powerlessness. The cold hell. The gaping nothingness.
Let me guess, the door's there now? Just do a lap. What's that say? Oh, creepy.
Can we grieve over the living? Can we grieve over ourselves? As we age, we shift and change. Our bodies tremble, our minds slowly erase, and our souls either blossom or perish. We're disconnected words on wordless pages. Mere tears and rain. And we grieve the loss of our own being. Part of us is taken away, missing gap between flesh and bone, air and blood. We're no longer the I we were before. We're atoms with missing ribs, but no Eve gained. All we have left are the souvenirs in our mind of the past which once was.
So obviously she passed away, his wife.
Left to think over them again and again until they're no longer memories but mere contaminated dreams.
Is that like a CAT scan of his brain?
Fading images of the past which we wish in fact was still the present, and still the future.
Sorry, I'm just looking before I grab him.
No, 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 no! Why? Oh, come back! No! Why is this happening? This wasn't supposed to happen!
The tear disturbs the storm. Through time and space it travels to carry the broken echoes of our minds and hearts.
Why? Everything I've done, gone.
The final gasp against the void makes every breath a protest. The silent tear quiets loud silence. And it whispers back.
This is where I am, where I've been brought to. Is this where we come to die? Forgotten, left to rot as we become burdens to others. And so I finish it, the story. And yet I didn't. Not yet. Not ever. It's never going to.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that.
I ignored so many things in life, and many times pretended to forget. We live diseased by willful forgetfulness.
Sorry, why is it?
And blind ignorance. The world heads into the hole. I should have written more, or Or maybe I should have ridden less. I don't know. I wonder if it would have made any difference to anything.
I think this is how things are right now. Like, is this the actual... Come on.
No amount of vision could make a man see the world for what it truly is. For we cannot bear very much reality. We have gone through life in sleep, never woken to the night. I wish more people knew the feeling writing brings. The edge touching the surface of an empty page. The smooth flowing of ink on paper. Ignorance and negligence mix and dance together, melting into hatred. We're crumbling vessels, alone in life, alone in death. We don't even have our minds as company anymore. And I tried to rage, tried to ignore, to fight back against time.
Everything is still kind of broken down. Do you think we're gonna open this chest? Hey John, how's it going?
But I see it now. I hear the voice of silence. I see noise stop its thunder. I finished it. Sure.
Fix the typewriter and finish Thomas's story. This bad boy's been fully fixed.
The whisper cuts violent, silent. The silent listens to the teardrop and asks where it was when it laid the foundations of the storm.
What does that say? Remember to lock the door. So what's next for us? Oh. I think that's the one room we've never been in.
Every time I painted, I never really knew where to start. I'd get lost staring, nothing at the screen. One day, Dad saw me. He took my hand and put it on the canvas. He let go, but my hand stayed. A small, misshapen circle of blue ink marked the...
Why did it end? Aw. That happens a lot. The dialogue just cuts, unfortunately.
My ring. Not an easy promise to make. The promise of faithful and unending love till the very end. But does there have to be an end? Oh, what does it mean? What does any of this mean? What was this all even for?
It is a story. A story among millions. Another star in the sky to shine and fade away after it dies up. Now to the other side. To the light. Maybe you'll find something there. Maybe God. Or maybe nothing at all.
I'll bet you he's about to die. And the light is symbolic of that death. So when I leave the house, I'm free. You know what I mean? That's my guess.
Time reigns absolute above us. It exists without conscience, without care, and without remorse. Through time, life exists, dies, and is reborn. It devours all, just to build all anew, over and over and over again. All things die with time, and yet all things live.
It follows an elderly writer with Alzheimer's, and kind of he's piecing together
Time is conquered as the
memories
ticking
by
clock
going through his
stops.
house, you know?
Death, the deceiver's tool, is conquered by the dying god who dies to live and rise. Death defeated by dying. We are made finite to gaze back into the infinite unseen. Time devours us into the darkness of the night, so that we may see light of day once again. Through the mouth of stormy black holes, existence is swallowed whole, so it can exist once more. And the end begins anew. And here am I, alone and afraid. Leave me alone. A disease devouring my mind. Get out of my head. Oh, get out, facing my own fears. Wake up, as I try to accept. Oh, wake up, Tom. Please wake up, Tom. There's someone here. Someone was here. And from this prison. Someone, leave me alone. Who's been here? Is anyone here? Oh, get out of my house! Get out of my head! Oh, get out of my head! Anyone! Surely. I find my key. Love, unspoken of, unheard of.
Our dear silent storm.
It is love which devours time.
By being devoured.
Silence conquers all.
This noise surrounds it.
We are lost to be found.
A All memories are forgotten to be remembered.
Dusk brings forth the dawn.
Love describes for us the colors of the sunrise.
And you remember.
And so do I.
Oh, there's the door. Oh shit, I went back. Are you serious? How did I do that? That's where we oh my god. Oh my god. Only I can manage that skill. That is a special skill to somehow get perfectly turned around and make your way back to where you started. Oh man. I'm like, oh look, the door. All right, we left the house. Oh, that's okay. It gives us a bit more time in the game, you know. No, for real. How did I manage that? How did I must have saw a turn and somehow got swooped away. They kept talking, so I just assumed I was on the right track. You know what I mean? Oh man. Fucking hell, how did I do that? Try and stay the course. Try and stay between these bowed trees. You see how they're bowing a little? That's the route. Stay on the route. Follow the lights. I feel like when, you know, like people develop a game, you know, people will like, especially indie games, they'll develop a game and they'll be like, oh yeah, it seems, you know, this is on the right track, this is good, people know where to go, but they don't say, hey, Dank 8000 might play this game, we might have to make it a little more idiot proof. That is true. You know, thank you for making me not feel so bad about that. I was just cosplaying the game, alright? He's not going to remember where he was. Or the game design was so good that I literally got confused as the character I'm portraying would. Okay, I see a light, but this looks all new now. Yeah, I don't think I've been here. I'm feeling, oh yeah, see, it's super warm. I got lost in the forest. I can't remember where I parked. Ah, the tree. Oh, there's a grave. Is that a gravestone? A bunch of gravestones.
I was under the tree, and you came to me. You held me as I lay back.
Holy shit, that dude kind of looks like me. What do you think?
Your arms around me and in your hands. This locket.
I mean, he's got a little more of a
I
narrow
intended to
head,
reveal
but...
its secret. I held my hair as he laced the golden chains around me. Your heart and mine.
Everything that has ever been done has led to you. Now.
Here. Everything that ended has begun.
Such is your story.
Your life begins.
And ends as you were born.
In your death. Descending. Yet rising.
Every letter, every word, every phrase, and every action.
Each an expansion in the uncertain hour before the morning.
And I walketh about, seeking whom I may devour.
I forgot. We haven't heard from the personified dementia in a while.
Floating in empty space.
With no helping hand as it brought you back into the light.
Nothing. Silence.
Who will you turn to?
When I ravage your memories.
Love. Never turn to love.
Hey, Abdul, how's it going?
Passed through it before me, Cheryl. When I walk beyond it, will I forget it all? Who I was?
Oh, wait, this is kind of how it started as well. At the time, but it's fixed now.
It's not for me to say, Tom. But don't worry. It's all right. Everything's all right.
And that's the door. I realize that now. Time beginning, I am. The cycle repeats as the seasons collapse.
Where am I?
Wait, what?
Inside. In time. Repeating. The cycle renewed. You were unaware.
You turned with the reversing clock.
I don't understand you.
Yes, you do. You don't. You will. And you won't.
That is very sad. It's a message because he keeps forgetting.
And yet you do. The path is set. Finish it, Tommy. You must write your time in the stars, in the sea, on the folds and creases of the earth.
Please, leave me alone. I don't know how it ends. How am I supposed to know how it ends?
Take a walk with me. I'll show you the fragments. Your past, your present, your memories. You will forget and remember. You will complete the cycle.
How can I let go? All right. I trust you. Take me.
So they're not going to make you do it again, but he's basically forgetting every single time. Right? Or are they going to make you do it again?
Hey, Dad. It's me. It's Katie. I went to the house today to help with the move. It was strange. Strange to see it all again.
See you, Shakel.
For some reason, the library was locked.
I see.
We checked everywhere, except upstairs.
So it essentially just repeats. That is some deep shit right there. I get it. That is crazy. Oh, I have all the achievements. All right, well, that's 100%. I see. Enter the house for the first time in the winter. Man, that is clever. I will say. So essentially the game just repeats, just like his memory. He forgets. He's like, but I didn't do this, because he did do it. But you just keep doing it over and over again. So essentially that is technically the story, but the game never stops because of how that's I can give you credit for that. Obviously we're not going to replay the game over and over again, but I can appreciate that. That is really cool as we're frozen. Did we freeze? I mean, you could still say we're moving, but I think the game froze. It did. Oh, no, we're good. It salvaged it. Out of curiosity. I see. So winter rises, spring, the abyss, summer, the war, autumn's labyrinth, and then winter falls. So the cycle repeats itself over and over. That was pretty cool, guys. I know that was a short but sweet kind of walking sim. I think it really does open your eyes to the whole concept. And honestly, I know we joke about me and my memory being really poor. This is a genuine fear I do have when I get older. Like, I'm only, well, I'll be 33 next month, but you know what I mean? I'm not that old and I'm already having these issues. I'm hoping it's just an ADD thing. But that is a fear. It's something people don't think that will ever be, you know, a fear. People don't think of that. They fear of death, but can you imagine forgetting your loved ones and not even feeling like you have an existence or what your purpose is, you know what I mean? Or who you are, what you know what I mean? Or the life you created. I feel like if you can make it to old age and you pass from old age, I feel like a lot of people can look at that as a blessing because you can look back on your memories. Imagine not being able to do that and then just basically making it seem like you didn't exist in the first place. That is scary and that is sad. So I can respect and I like how that transitions over to the new game, so you can experience it all over again and get all the scenes all over again. So anyway, I definitely like to cover these games. If you guys want to support indie, be sure to check them out. The game, well, I'm Canadian, so it only cost me like 13 or 14 bucks, I think, for about a 2-hour experience. And if you like achievements, well, you're gonna get 100% achievements just by beating the game, because I have them all. So if you want to go over those achievements, you know, get a little, think of it like a movie, almost like an experience movie, and a kind of an eye-opening, you know, awareness, if you will. It draws awareness to Alzheimer's and what it can do. So very creative, so I got to give them credit for that. Yeah, so guys, I want to thank you. I'm purposely taking a short day today. I'm not going to do another stream. I had a lot of long streams these last few weeks, whether it be with Avatar or The Godfather, and I'm just a little tired, so I'm going to take the rest of the day off. And we'll be back on Monday. I don't know with what. I know Alan Wake's New Game Plus update comes out on Monday, and I discovered the story mode is, of course, the story update for that is just a new ending if you complete New Game Plus. So I don't know if we're gonna do that. We'll figure something out. But Tuesday we have God of War and the Valhalla, God of War Ragnarok and the Valhalla DLC. We'll be covering that. So I'll be looking in and seeing what other games we can do for the rest of December. But it's gonna start slowing down. We'll have my year-end videos, of course, as well. So yeah, I can't believe 2023 is coming to an end. It's crazy. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for hanging out, and obviously I want to give a massive shout out to the devs as well for hanging out during the stream. It was cool to have you guys with me pretty much the whole stream, so that was cool, and it's my pleasure for playing through. I like playing games like this, and I definitely really like when the devs hang out too. I've had it happen before, but I've never had a dev stay through the whole stream pretty much. So massive thank you for that. It shows that they get, you know, they really care about their project. So you gotta love that. You gotta support that. So go check these guys out, guys. I believe it's available on Steam and Epic Games Store as well. I forgive me, I don't know the other ones. And no, they did not pay me to say this. I bought the game myself. I just like to support small time devs as well. So anyway. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to give it a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below as well. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss anything that I put out on the channel. Be sure to like and follow my social pages as well. I've got a Facebook, X, Instagram, Snapchat, and a Discord. Those are all linked in the description. If you want to get a shirt or hoodie of mine, there's a link in the description for that. Also an embedded one feature right in the description. So you can click there. You can see some of the items with that, or you can go to the website for the full list of products. Big shout out to all the sponsors of the stream, of course. DXRacer, Bones Coffee, not Always Bearded. Unfortunately, they went out of business. I forgot to tell you guys that. They went out of business. The Ridge Wallet, Mad Rabbit Tattoo, and Jinx Custom Controllers. I use those guys' products every single day, and you can check them out for yourselves with the links in the description. Be sure to use my promo code DANQ8000 to save at checkout. And finally, guys, be sure to check out and sign up for the Team 8000 membership program if you haven't done so already. It supports the page immensely. There's 4 different tiers you can choose from with 4 different price points. Obviously, the higher up in the tier list you go, the better and more perks you're gonna get for your money. But that entry level, the first one, is only 99 cents. It's $1, cheap and easy to get into the program. For signing up there, you're gonna get things like custom badges by your name, custom emojis to use in chat, exclusive video and stream access, priority in open lobbies, giveaways, discounts, and plenty more. We're working our way up back to 400 channel members. We're sitting at about 350. So big shout out to everyone who's joined the program and everyone who's also, you know, gifted memberships. It means a lot. If you guys want to gift memberships as well, you can do that with a link, or sorry, not link in the description. Right next to chat, there's a $sign icon. You click it, you'll see the gift member option. You can gift anywhere from 1 to 50 in a single transaction, but ultimately you can gift any amount you want, ultimately. And if you do just want to join it on your own, there's a link in the description. Join button below the stream and on my main channel page as well. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Like I said, next week we're going to be Monday to Friday for our stream schedule, so I will be back Monday. Hope you guys, that's why I'm taking a shorter day today. I'm pretty exhausted, but you know, I just want to take some time. So thank you guys. Hopefully we catch you on Monday. Have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully we see you in the next stream, okay? Thanks guys. Have a great one. We'll see you next time. Peace.